Alright, there we are. Alright, 8 more minutes before we go live, chat. Thank you for tuning in already. I'm going to make myself a quick cup of coffee and get myself a little bit of water in my Steak F1 Team Kick Sauber jug. And then we can go to the quali. I will be right back. Okay, on Twitch, Charging League Racing is also live, which means that Sleepy Slot is already streaming this race, or this upcoming race. But yeah, if you're interested, CLR on Twitch is also live streaming. Are they also streaming on YouTube, by the way, CLR? Let's see if... Not? Oh no, they only upload the... they only do uploads right over there, right? They don't live stream on YouTube. Alright. Let's mute this one. Don't want to be bothered by other chat of Alex Gillen. So, who's in already? George, Furious Epi, Alana, my teammate, MGB, my mate, D Chronics, new guy, of course me, Bjorn, Bjorn Quint in the Kick Sauber, Reg, Maxter, Baba, Ayrico Guerreri, Humph 20, DRL Alex, Captain, aka Hopnop, and Jens. And who do we miss? We still have still miss Boomber, and Geo. Well, just gonna have to wait for 2 minutes or so. I'm almost going live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Well, good evening everybody. Welcome to another episode of CLR League Racing Thursday tier. It's 9 o'clock and we are going to start with a short quali at the beautiful circuit of Qatar. And yeah, we're still waiting on one or two mates of CLR who for some reason can't join. But The lobby host is, well, actually, Sleepy Slot is trying to invite the rest. And we will be on our way. Also, a warm welcome to my mate MJ, who is also in my voice chat. Why do I get an extra invite from George Gamer? I'm already in. MJ, are you still there? Yeah. Oh, is there something wrong with the lobby or something? I don't know.
No, Slot can't join.
Oh. Oh yeah, I see it now on the CLR stream. He's trying to. There's communication with the online services. Jens is saying I'm willing to postpone the race by 10 minutes to get slot commentary. Yeah, I agree. My slot is on Xbox. Could that be the problem? Sometimes Xbox has some serious issues. So yeah, we have to wait a little bit longer then. Slot says he had to do a hard reset of the console. That's what he's doing right now. Okay.
I mean, I'm fine to postpone it for 10 minutes, you know, just to get the stream.
Yeah.
10 minutes less sleep, but
still. Yeah. Does that mean that Slot has to restart his live on CLR altogether again also, or?
Probably.
No. Just gonna look at Discord. Well. Discord announcements. Current viewers 2. Okay, well. He's restarting now. He's already in the game. So he will be there shortly. I almost wanted to say in Dutch, then I can make myself 1, 2, 3 more cups of coffee. But I already did that. Well, Slot is joining the session, at least he's trying. Hope it works. Yeah, communication with services, it says, with slot. He probably is not getting in.
I don't know why he's joining via the Xbox menu and not just in the
Yeah, the in-game.
menu.
George should just invite slot through the game and not through Xbox. Well, this is inconvenient. It's not ideal, chat. Not ideal. Oh, I saw something. He was almost there. Slot being frustrating. Yeah, I can understand that.
No, he just joined the lobby and he got disconnected.
Oh my god. Takes another 33 minutes. Slot is saying it worked just as I cancelled it. He
Why
just
doesn't he accept my invites?
he just needs to accept the invitation in game. He's restarting the game again.
Oh well.
Oh my god.
I'll give you another invite then. Fuck's sake.
Reg also sent an invite. So he gets like 5 invites in game. Now I hope he... Please let it work so we can crack on. Come on. No, it doesn't work. I don't think it's working.
Right, that's a little bit smoother than we've had so far.
And Max there tried restarting. Yeah, he restarted the game like 3 times already, man. Ah, there he is.
Yes.
Finally.
Voice chat suspended.
Yes.
Yeah, there he is.
Alright, ready up, let's go, come on.
Hello.
Yes.
Hallelujah. There he is.
Right. Let's get it cracking then.
Yeah.
Come on.
Right, we're alive and we are cooking. Ready enough, boys? Come on, let's get this stream up and going now. I've got a little pre-roll add-on just while I'm waiting for the start of the session. I think I should have done a 1 minute 30 out, but hey ho, here we go. Quick actions. No, I haven't. Is there an ad? Is there an ad going? Hello, Gen Z. We were in a lobby the other week, but all together. Cool. Not me, but I won't stop. Cool. Short quality then. So, without further ado, we're just going to wait for the cutscene to go.
Been a while, F124.
Yeah, like a week or so. A little bit more.
My last race was on Friday tier.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a little countdown for us
Well, chat, here we go.
Exit this screen and go straight into the paddock. Well, not the paddock, the pit lane. Qatar. That's when I can get myself back cracking. Good luck everyone. Some drivers in the chat then.
I was hoping for a wet race.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
But yes, here we are then. So, hello everybody and welcome back to CLR. Thursday's here. You join us here today for round 11 in Qatar then. So we are at the circuit for round 11. And I'm back from Colt, if you can't tell. We've been on Callum for a week. He's doing something important in real life, like driving or something.
Alright.
I'll go out a bit later.
Yeah, me too.
Something called track evolution.
Yep.
I'll go around like maybe 13 minutes more.
Let's watch Hump for a while here. See how he does.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the screen.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to get on.
DRL Alex is the quickest right now. Hump is behind. Yeah, 121.9, okay. Hump is setting a 122.7, okay. Yeah, Humph is doing a 122.7. My teammate is slower. She's P6 right now.
So yeah, I think it's almost time for me to go out.
Yeah.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Alright, good luck mate, I'm driving out. Nice, mate.
Less than one lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Well, there's still some time in it.
The meter mark is tricky. Yeah, tricky.
All right.
Is now between Alex, between FJB and Racebro, then P1 and 3, but Alex is in between. Thank you very much, Bjorn. I will absolutely enjoy doing these comms. I love being in CLR. I do absolutely love this league. I started commentating back in season 2, it was. I was there or thereabouts for a bit. Now I'm
This is good. If
any opportunity I get,
you can qualify higher than Hopman,
Yeah.
to be here.
that's
So
good.
really, really good to see everybody reacting well to that. Speaking of reacting well, that Alpine looks to be on a flying lap at the hands of
Yeah, I'll just wait for the final stint on.
only just, and I mean only just by the
So
skin
I'm gonna wait for like 4 more minutes, 4.5 minutes.
thousandths of a second.
230.
So unless
2:30. Yep.
sometime out this middle sector and then final sector respectively, doesn't look to me like he's going to improve. That's a very early entry on the hairpin there. Really nice.
Okay, I'm getting
Different approach there, and he is up.
all kinds of invites from people. Why?
15 drivers for the Grand Prix at least. Very, very wide. That is going to be an invalidation. So Jeff not going to be able
You
to
popular.
get that. Is Max going to get any sort of slipstream from his teammate then? Up to
Yeah, but also from George Gamer. Why is George sending me invites?
It's probably backup insights. If someone
Oh, yeah, yeah, right.
yeah, I get back.
Yeah.
there's a really good teamwork by the Alpine boys.
Yeah, one of my in-game friends from England, The Whoosh, he's called. I haven't heard from him like in ages, and he suddenly sends me an invite to. Yeah, I don't know why to play ranked maybe or something. I don't know. Well, I'm playing CLR League Race, but I can't let him know because. Yeah, I could let him know in the PlayStation app. but-
Betrayal. The betrayal.
What was your greatly find Quinta thing something name for me?
When thinking.
Yeah, that was almighty or a good Quint thinking. Quint, yeah.
Turn 5, no he isn't, I'm an absolute melon. Turn 8 then into
5 minutes remaining in this session.
I'm just looking at the standings and I'm not happy with the attempts. Needs to be more.
Yeah, but it will be more. I think you can you can duplicate what you did 2 weeks ago. 21 flat. You can do that. You have it in you.
so Baba is not just hanging about and letting
But the fear is that when it's always like it. When I start on pole,
drive snatch away.
I just drop back like to maybe like P6, P7. I don't want to start on pole.
Yeah.
Both going for it.
Yeah.
Let's just stay in. I don't want to start on pole.
Yeah, you could do that and let Alex take pole. Maybe. And I don't know what Hopnop is going to do, but I will go out and try to keep Hopnop behind me.
Because it's okay. Look, it's a curse.
Yeah.
If I start on pole, I'm not winning it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I always drop back to like P5, P6.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I'm not. I'm not even gonna go out. Fuck that. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's a good thing that you.
Wait, I'm gonna spice things up in the chat. Hold on. I'm gonna spice things up.
Aggressive over the apex of the first corner, which absolutely let him drift out wide and understeer on the track in the next one then. So unlucky from the Aston.
I see it now in CLR broadcast. You say I'm not going out.
Is now starting to push. Need to see his sector times. We will see what his sector 1 split is. No, we won't because he has it validated. So lots of drivers trying to push the limits up maybe. MJB's not going out again. So
He says it.
thinks that 2 tenths gap to Alex is more than enough. So MJB playing the waiting game, trying maybe to save a fresh set of tyres for this Grand
Slot is commentating about it.
pace this season.
That's nice.
Consecutive poles. I know we've had a lot. Might not be 7 consecutive poles in Thursday too.
I don't give a fuck about poles, to be honest.
This is 4th one with Belgium.
I'll get pole at the next track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 5th one. If he gets it again today, it'll be his 6th one.
Okay, I'm driving
Right,
out.
the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
Did you hear that?
No, what did he say?
He says MGB doesn't want to be on pole. It's a curse. Well, then stop being so fast, then in pole.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
If Alex or another one takes pole, I'm not. If I start pole, it's always a curse that I end up somewhere.
Yeah. I'm good. How you doing? How you doing? I'm good.
You're not Steven.
Yeah, Adam Sanderson's quote. How you doing? Yeah, and I'm bidding it. Well.
Not ideal. Oh, George. You're getting off like
Okay. Well, I'm a bit bummed out that I pinned my.
you just make sure you can get past Jens and Baba.
Yeah, exactly. I know I've got better pace than those guys, so.
but also potentially looking forwards. And like MJB said in the WhatsApp,
WhatsApp?
like MJB said earlier on, you want to get into T1 first. That is the biggest overtaking opportunity. I think that's difficult. It's fairly similar to Zandvoort.
I honestly think that the undercut will be quite huge, especially on tire wear.
Yeah, 1.5
Yeah.
gap, so it shows that it's really, really close. Half a second.
Boxing lap 11, right?
Gonna be his
Well,
fastest
12.
achievable
Yeah.
there. Let's look at the Twitch chat before the race then.
Yeah.
Alana says
yeah,
she can only go up
that
from here.
Yeah.
You know, that's one way to
Fuel is one plus 1.5, by the way. That's what VSE is saying.
yeah,
But
I'm going 1.8. So.
says Jens, yes it is. Very much so.
yeah, I'm also going to go a bit higher, so I can push.
It is on, yes, it's an immersive one, so all of you guys will be on the formation lap. I need to take my FIA cap off and try and not catch anybody out on any time during this race, so yeah. I'm as commentator mode today, not FIA there. I could actually do a quick clip with 30
Oh,
seconds.
interesting.
I'm going to do
What?
that now.
Open up hearts.
Wait.
Is he starting on hards? Oh, okay.
In other words,
Just
second stint will be a lot of DRS swapping.
Yeah. He's the only one on hards, except for
Yeah, but
Apple.
Hobnob is going to be on the faster tires in the second stint.
yeah, yeah.
or if you know there's a car in a dangerous position, and if the game deems that a dangerous position enough,
I
for
don't
safety
like that, but
I would be surprised around here. So
Yeah.
to play.
But yeah, if there comes a safety car, Hobnob is fucked.
finish, obviously with a bit of strategy.
No, he's not. That's the thing.
Usually medium's the heart, isn't it, around Qatar? Do correct me in chat if I am wrong.
Right.
I haven't actually played this game.
I'm still questioning my medium hearts,
in
but
F1, so
I think it will be fine.
Yeah, the rest is doing it also. So yeah,
Hobnob is the only one on my hearts.
yeah,
So if we can get away,
well, you never know. F1 25
yeah, exactly.
you know.
so it would be like Valentine, but VC
Well, we are
they would be
getting underway. We are going.
Okay, so this is not about safety rating. You can push them. You can just push it like a motherfucker. Yeah? It's not about safety rating. You can push like a motherfucker.
Yeah. All right. Information lab.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears. So go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, that's good. You know when I said I'm not trying on parts,
Yeah, yeah.
you baited Alex going into that. So Alex is now on the hard and I'm on the medium.
Oh, that's a good trick of Hopnop. So Alex took the bait.
Because you can see your rate right there.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Yep. Good luck, mate.
Okay, yeah.
Whoa.
Trying to get down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leave that door open. My days. Gonna have to push a bit harder for that clutch.
Yeah. Me too.
Hello again, mate.
Hi. I'm fine.
Wait, gotta add those wrinkles.
Focus.
I like this racing.
Yeah, me too.
I got 1.67.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I got 1.4. Oh, my first warning. I was not paying attention while I was talking.
We can get a 1 to 0, mate.
Yeah. Nope.
Try that later.
Yeah.
Wonderful exit.
Are you saving? Are you battery saving? Never mind.
I've been on non-mode there, so that's why I'm
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
saving something.
Yeah.
I want to come on straight.
Yeah.
I'm not saving.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, me neither. I was tangled up with George. And now I lost a few positions.
Any damage?
Nope. George was pretty aggressive.
I'm feeling that.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Yeah. Yeah. George is boxing.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Yeah.
Not push it.
Yeah.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Nowadays, hard stopping drive.
Yeah.
This will give us a huge advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
No! Damn it!
Okay,
Fuck.
be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
Oh no. No. But I got wing damage. Nope. Damn it. Oh fuck. I spun. I can forget it now. B14. that's more than enough.
Big chili. Big chili.
Yeah, not so for me. What happened?
Fix it! What the fuck with it? Fix it! Get the fuck out of here. The moment I was ahead in that 28, I just knew Honda would win. The DRS is so fucking good. This guy was 6 tenths behind me. It should never be possible.
Who am I going to give driver there?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, man. Fix the DRS. This guy went fucking NASA speed onto me and past me. Fuck no. Absolute class of a game, EA. Absolute class of a game. Would have got P2 if it wasn't for the fucking 3-second penalty. Fucking hell, man.
Just took everything that was thrown in this race. He won out of your race as well. P10, P7, P13, P8.
Alt F4 is also another option. Fucking hell, man.
What a huge list of incidents, man. All
Ass game.
So, really well done from Jens. He's my driver today, but yeah, without further ado, I think that's time to call it a night. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for putting on a show for me today right here in Qatar. And yeah, I guess it's a case of till next time, I will see you then. Have a good season, boys, and I will see you when I'm back at the hands of a microphone. See you later.
If you can end it would be nice.
yeah.
Yeah, absolute class of a game Codemasters make.
Yeah, that DRS power is way too great. It's way too much. It's like six tenths and then still he overtakes you. That's yeah. Yeah, I want to get this race ASAP myself. I don't want to even look back at any stream or discuss it or whatsoever. I'm really done with this night. Fucking hell. All the points I was in front of George Gamer are now gone. I was 16 points ahead. I was lucky to end up P10 with 78 thousandths of a second before Reg, because he had 15 seconds penalty of track limits, and I was just enough to get myself 3 points for the championship. And now I am equal in points with George Gamer, because George ended up P2, so he gets 19 points. That makes 135. When I started, I had 132 points. I scored 3 points, so I also got 135 points. And yeah, Hopnop is the new leader. It's just I am so stupid on the first lap that I pinned it. Coming out of, I don't know what turn. I think it was out of the hairpin. I was on hot lap mode, I gave too much throttle, and I ended up in the left wall. Giving myself wing damage. Orange wing damage. Lost all downforce. Massive understeer.
Yeah, just so you know, Hobnob was playing DRS games, and I'm gonna fucking report that because
Yeah.
it's so obvious. Like, you know, the moment I was ahead in lap 28,
Yeah.
I just knew Hobnob was gonna win it because he was behind me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to report anyone either. I was thinking about George Gamer because he was really aggressive at some point. We had a little argy-bargy, but yeah. I'm not going to report him. It's useless. I hope he doesn't report me for it. That would be sad if he does that, because I was P14. Only that Chronix guy was behind me, and Furious Apple. And Reg at a certain point, but yeah. It was a shit race.
Hobnob, I swear to God, I will bash your head in the fucking wall. In game.
Yeah.
Brother, can you end stream?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm gonna end my stream, chat. Have a nice evening. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you tomorrow on my birthday at CLR Friday round 11 as well. I don't know which track, but we'll see that tomorrow. Wish you a good evening. Austria tomorrow. Okay, thank you, MK. Okay, not a good race for me, but hope we will do better tomorrow. Have a good evening. Bye bye. Peace. Lana saying safeguarded never came. No, it was